Alright, here guys, we're going to be starting out with this nickel normal scheme. As you saw in that first play, he sent 5 out on a route. And anytime they send 5 out on a route, again, we want to be looking to send 5 plus our user because that's going to get us pressure with the least amount of people possible. So, again, we did it out of cover 2. And again, we're going to mix up our coverages just a little bit. Again, we can do it out of any of these coverages. That's the best part. Again, all looks the same as well. So, oh man, so again, we saw last time he had, sent 5 out. So we sent 5 plus our user. Again, we had the DN coming free. Again, he just got like nano detected and just stood there. But again, we had that hard flat ready. We put our hard flats there again because again we switched it up. We went to cover 3. We saw he's running that flat. So again, here we know that he's going to send a 5 on the route. Again, he's able to get a good quick dot off here. So good play here by him. But again, we know that this has to be. Let me call a timeout here. When he's in that 5 wide, we can't really do it out of man coverage. Again, they're just going to get all over the place here. Okay, let's do this again, but let's bring down this safety so we can't just quick throw anything here. Again, let me try crashing out the line there. I think everyone got kind of congested there since I crashed down, so let me do something like this. And there it is. And again, you guys see the results. So again, since he had nobody in the backfield blocking, obviously we want to be sending 5 here and just tapping with our user just so we can get that immediate pressure with the least amount of people possible. And again, as you saw, he made a crucial mistake there. Again, the pressure got to him. And that's really the whole essence of this course is, people are going to make mistakes, especially when you're not playing the best players in the world. That's why you want to mix in these pressure schemes because people will make mistakes under the pressure here. Again, this is just a little head-to-head game. So I'm going to put it back to him. And again, even though this is Madden 21, you guys saw in the Clef game, that was Madden 19. But again, my thought process and my philosophy, again, transfers over. Again, this is a concept that will work every year because we're just utilizing basic math. We're just sending one more than they can block. So again, right here, he's been sending a lot of 5 out. And again, we send 5 plus my user, expecting the 5 out. And again, we get the pressure there from our DN. Again, we're going to send, we're going to try to send 5 out again. Oops. It did not hit me with a little quick snap there. We weren't able to get that set up, but again, he keeps sending 5 out here, so we're going to keep looking to just send 5 plus our user. Good run there by him. Good mix up. Yeah, that's another benefit of nickel normal is that you have those 4 down linemen, so it's going to be fairly effective versus the run in general. Again, good. Since he's running on us a little bit, we're going to have to mix it up on him a little bit. We might not be able to hover, or what we can do is, let's change our hover. So let's hover on the other side of the line now. Because he shouldn't be able to... Oops, and I accidentally sent my safety, but... again, you guys saw there's 2 people coming in free there. Again, he keeps, every time he passes, he sends out 5, so that's why he's struggling so much right now, because we're always going to have that, we keep having that free rusher here because we're sending 5 knowing that he's going to be sending a lot of 5 out. Okay, my guy's getting a little stuck here, but again, as you saw, so we blitzed 6 there, plus our user, and he blocked his running back, but again, it doesn't matter. Again, he blocked 6, but we technically sent 7. The pressure came in, and again, he made a big mistake here. And again, that is why we absolutely need a pressure scheme. Because again, when you give these guys only 1 or 2 seconds to pass, a lot of times they will be making these crucial errors. And again, as you saw, the pressure has gone to this guy twice already, and he's just kind of folded under the pressure here. And again, we're just doing a good job of mixing up, sending 5 plus a user and 6 plus a user. Again, when I say 6 plus the user, again, remember that's just a quick tap and then you can get back. as I did there. Again, we can do this out of all different coverages too. Again, they all look the same. So again, we'll go to some cover 4 palms here. And now he's starting to block his Ooh, another kind of close read, but again, now he's starting to block his running back. So again, we're going to be looking to send, I went to nickel wide 9. We're going to be looking to send 6+ our user here. Again, because by default, when you're in gun tight, you can only block one guy. So, but here he's going to go to 5 wide. So here we're going to just send 5. Because we know he's not going to be able to block this. We send 5. See how he handles it. Again, good little quick dot here from him. But again, we should have been having the pressure coming in there. He might have got, sometimes they get like nano detected and they just kind of freeze. Again, as you saw here, guys, the pressure's coming in. He has no one in the backfield. We're sending 5+ a user, and he's making really, really scary reads right now. Oh, and he's quick snapping me right now. I was trying not to pick him there, just so you guys can continue to see. But let's see if we can get this set up in time. Again, this guy is hitting us with a quick snap. But again, when you quick snap, and we get the pressure in time, again, it's gonna be trouble for him. Ooh, I'll try to. Man, I was trying to audible on defense there. Again, this guy is again. This is kind of the effect too when you're just sending so much pressure. Is people are going to kind of tend to look to quick snap and just hope to get it off before he can set up the pressure. And again, this guy is just throwing pick after pick when he is under duress. And again, that's basically what we talked about the entire course. Is it's going to be hard to make those reads consistently under pressure. Again, he's not really looking to block extra people, so I'm not really looking to drop in the coverage too much here. So again, that's only when someone really starts respecting the blitz and they're blocking those extra people and they're even max protecting. That's when we really run coverage here. So again, he usually sends out 5 here. So again, he does go with the run here. But when he's in this trip set, he does usually send out 5. So again, I'm going to kind of continue to look to send 5 versus them. Again, resist formation, I'm not too sure. I feel like since we've been sacking him so much, he will block that extra person. I guess not. He's going to continue to send 5 out. So we're going to keep looking to send 5 people at him. And why do I keep audibling too? We're going to keep looking to send 5 out, or we're going to keep looking to send 5+ a user at him again until he starts blocking his running back, really. And again, look at how quickly he's getting off the ball. Again, the pressure is coming in every time. So again, eventually he's going to keep making mistakes like this. Again, he is not liking this pressure right now. Oh, we gave it up there, but I went off sides. I was hoping to kind of get him to send 5 out, and that's why I hooked on the safety, hoping the pressure would get in time. But I'm going to do that again, but I'm going to send everybody here. Again, because he likes to go to that seam streak. Again, look at this. The pressure's coming in again. This guy's having 1 or 2 seconds to throw. And he's only getting a couple yards off that, and how this is looking is this guy is gonna make mistakes again. It's just all quick throw, and when you keep doing that, you're bound to make bad reads. And you'll play there by him. What I gotta do here is I gotta hooks on my safety, so he can't quick throw that. And then I'm going to send 6 because even if he blocks his running back, this blitz will still come in. And again, look how quick he's... Oh, man, he's just quick throwing. And again, we're so close right there to getting the pick. I'm actually going to go double because we know that he can't max pro, so we're going to go double safety hooks there. And again, this guy's just boom, 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 getting this off so quickly. Again, he's honestly not doing a bad job in this drive, because you do got to take those quick flats versus the blitz. But just the way he's playing, it just feels like he's not going to be able to sustain this just because it's so everything's this quick read after, and that was a good play by him. What was it? I think that was a screen pass. So that's not a bad way to get people off your back here. But again, everything is just underneath right now. He knows that the pressure's coming in quickly. Notice how he's not having anything to throw any time to throw anything deep here. It's just all short pass after short pass, and that's because the effect of the pressure. Because he knows that he's not going to have time to get off those deep passes because the pressure is coming in. He's just throwing like 1 yard flats every single time. So yeah, we got to watch this running back here. Gonna send 6, guarantee pressure. Again, we gotta get to that route ourselves here. But again, we're kind of fine with that though because it's only like 1 yard a pass, so it's just like it's not really killing us right now. We don't mind them just checking down every single play. Again, not a bad drive there by him. Again, we stopped him 3 drives in a row, and then he finally got a score there. He did a good job of consistently hitting underneath versus our blitz, and again, that's kind of what you got to do versus the blitz is continue to hit your flats. So, but we really made him work in the drive, as you guys saw up in the top there. Again, that was a 12-play drive, 84 yards, 4 minutes. So again, that was a really long drive. He really worked hard to get those points, and he knew he couldn't throw anything deep because the pressure was going to get in time. So. Yeah, now in situations like this, even though he's sending a lot of 5 out, we kind of want to mix in, the coverage just a little bit because he did have a long sustained drive versus the pressure. So, and we're going to look to mix it up a little bit and see how he handles other types of looks here, other type of coverage looks. So we're going to give him that pressure look here, but now we're just going to drop back into coverage. See, and now what happens is we took away all of his quick reads. We finally mix it up here. He's been killing us with that quick flat. Again, we disguise our coverage. Again, we've shown him that we have consistent blitz pressures. We stay disguised. Again, we made it look like it was a blitz. We dropped back in the coverage there, took away his first read, and then he just throws a blind read there at his second read. So, and this is all from our defensive scheme right here. We have him so worried about the blitz now that the second that we mix in coverage from the same look, again, he just threw a book right at us. So now we're gonna go back to the blitz here, just because he keeps sending extra people out on a route. And now he's even gonna run the ball here. Yeah, 30 seconds and a half. It's fine here for him to run the ball. Again, it looks like he knows that. We've picked him off a few times now. We've stopped him 4 times. He's only scored on us once out of 5 drives. And again, this guy's just gonna call it a half here. He's gonna be satisfied with his lead. Again, obviously we just been punting it to him the whole time. So, our defensive scheme has really took over. This first half here, just the mix of the blitz, mostly blitz, but just mixing in that coverage that one time really threw him off. All right, now he's going to go under center, and I'm glad he's doing this because it's going to show kind of the versatility of nickel normal here. And again, since it's, and there we go, shoot the gap. And since it's a 4D lineman formation, again, generally it's going to be pretty good versus the run because you have that extra support. And then always versus the run, I usually like to come out in, man type of coverage because, again, in zone, they kind of run backwards, whereas in man, they're going to pursue a lot better. And plus, I can spy my safeties as well for that extra run support. And here he keeps sending out that. Oh, my user fell over, but we were going to get him again there. So this guy really does not like the pressure. He's just kind of throwing panic throws right now. Again, we want to see him keep playing under this type of duress, because obviously we see right now that he does not like it. And he's even going to get the run in the ball here. So a little adjustment we can make is just kind of switching up who we're using now. So if he keeps running to that side, we might have to get another guy over there for run support. And let's flip the formation here. So now we'll do this, something like this. And again, he keeps sending out that running back, so we're just going to send 5. Try to get the attention of a lineman real quick. Again, you want to be tapping that lineman. And, this guy hasn't learned his lesson yet. Again, if he keeps sending 5 out, we're going to keep sending. We're going to keep sending 5 plus our user at him. Again, he learns his lesson here. He blocks his halfback. So now that he's blocking his running back, again, the move is either to blitz 6 plus our user. Again, so we still get that guaranteed pressure. Or we can play coverage defense here. Again, since I haven't played too much coverage defense, I'll mix it up. I'll run some coverage defense here. Again, look, just the mix of the blitz and the coverage here is just really throwing him off this game. And obviously he's been throwing that flat the entire game, so we really look to key in on it there. And then we also took away his other main read, which was the seam streak that he threw last time versus our cover 3. So again, you saw the impact though of the blitz. After the blitz, we sacked him. He went right back. Even though we sacked him again, he blocked the running back once, but again, this guy went right back to sending 5 out in a route. And again, versus that, you really want to be mixing up the blitz, but again, it's always good to throw in coverage here and there just to sprinkle it in. Even though when someone's sending 5 out a lot, I do like having them under duress, but with how much this guy sends 5 out, again, I want to mix in coverage as well sometimes, just so we can get a different look. Again, here, even though when he goes the bunch, again, it's going to be all 5 out. So, again, we're going to be looking to send 5 plus our user at him, make him make those quick reads. And also what we're going to do, too, in this scheme is we're going to set our flats on 0. So we can play those hard flats immediately. Because he keeps throwing to the flats on us when we blitz him. So, again, we want our stuff on 0. And, again, this is what happens when you're just getting blitz. Again, this guy's just having to throw passes in under 2 seconds here, and when you're doing that consistently, when you're consistently under duress, again, you are going to make mistakes. And you guys have seen it. You guys have seen it in the game breakdowns, even with the best players in the world. You see it here again. Again, the scheme I ran and Madden 19, bringing it back on Madden 21 again, it's still really effective because again, we can get those consistent blitz pressures, and we're still able to disguise it really well because again, they're not going to know if we're blitzing our coverage as well as long as we're taking our user and hovering in the box here. Again, here he's under center. We gotta assume it's a run here, so we're gonna kind of spy our safeties here. Come down with their safeties. Spy one of them. Again, here, he hasn't ran this formation too much yet, so we're going to mix it up. Just run some coverage defenses, just kind of see what he likes here. And he's actually going to go with the screen, so as you guys can see the effect that the pressure is having on this guy, is that he's even resorting just screen passes now, and again, obviously that's going to help alleviate some pressure. But that guy probably doesn't go to that call if we haven't been, screaming at him so much this game. Again, last time he was in gun tight, he blocked his running back. So, again, this guy has some balls. We've got him to throw a lot of picks this game. From blitzing him over and over and over, and then this guy's really still not going to block people, which is honestly astonishing to me. But if someone's being stubborn, again, you have to stick with what's working in your scheme on defense here, and what's been working in our scheme really has been blitzing, because again he just keeps sending people out on a route, and I don't know why. And again here, pressure comes in. He sends 5 out. We send 5 plus a user. Immediate pressure. He has to get the ball off quickly, and nothing is there for him. And again, he gets stopped once again. Again, he's playing really. This is really stubborn offense here from this guy. Usually when someone keeps getting pressured like this and sacked, this is when we can get them to start blocking these extra people. But hey, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. We're gonna keep sending the pressure at you and keep trying to make you make those quick decisions. Again, here we're gonna stick with the script. Again, he keeps sending 5 out, so this guy is actually crazy. So he keeps this guy just refuses to block anybody. So again, we're gonna stick to our guns, stick to what's working. We're gonna keep blitzing him here. One thing here on defense, guys, is make sure you're utilizing the right cover 3 in here, because when you press out of cover 3, there shouldn't be a tell that it's cover 3. So again, we want the cover 3 to look like cover 2. So again, we want to utilize buck slant 3, because as you see here, again, you can't tell if this is cover 3, cover 2, or cover 4, because again, we got those 2 high safeties regardless. So that's another key piece here is, again, 1000% make sure you're not just using the cover 3 or what's it called. Again, the problem with this cover 3 buzz is, when we audible to it, again, it shows that it's a 1 high safety. So again, that's going to be a huge tell to the offense. It's going to expose that we're in cover 3, and they're going to be able to set up cover 3 beaters based off that. Whereas if we're utilizing the buck slant shell too, again, this is still a cover 3 shell, but again, it's not going to tell the defense that we're in cover 3 here, because it doesn't show that 1 high look. And what is my safety doing here? And I've never seen that. All right, let's turn on, and we're gonna have auto flip on. And basically, what auto flip does is it puts your slot cornerback on the side with the majority receivers. So, and we kept getting our cornerback kind of on the wrong side here. So, and this is going to be the cover 3. And as you see, 2 high safety look. So not really going to be able to tell whether it's cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, because we still have those 2 high safeties. So again, we're going to continue to blitz 5 here. Again, this guy still sends out his running back, so this guy just does not learn. So, but hey, this is fun for us. If they want to be stubborn, that's perfectly cool with us. Here we're actually going to send an extra guy. I feel like he's going to block his running back here, but hey, who knows? And we're going to protect that seam, and he does not block his running back here. Oh my God, this guy is actually crazy. So hey, but honestly, guys, you can have a lot of fun with people like this. If they just keep sending out their running back, hey, you just keep blitzing them, man, and you're gonna have a fun time. I promise. Because they're gonna throw a lot of picks if they keep having to make all these quick pressure reads. Again, we got the pressure on him again, and again, when this guy's getting blitzed, he's just not. He just keeps making bad reads under duress, and it helps when you're blitzing like this to have a really good user. A lot of these turnovers are going to come down to your user when you're blitzing. because obviously when you're blitzing those extra people, there's not going to be. It's really just going to be your user left over the middle of the field. So if you guys need to work in that aspect of your game, definitely make sure you check out the maximizing the user defender course, where we kind of go over, having plans with your user pre-snap, just so you're always in the right positions, as well as how to speed burst on defense. And man, this guy is getting so frustrated that he's even with the goal line normal. We've picked him off so many times. He's just like, forget it. We're gonna give up. So also on defense, you want to be able to have a scheme where you can kind of have run defense out of this. And again, nickel normal is always pretty solid versus the run because he's 4 down. And make sure you're utilizing man usually versus man is usually good versus the run because again the outside cornerbacks do a good job of pursuing. They run straight down since they're man up to the tight ends, whereas like a deep blue would just kind of run backwards. This guy's gonna stick the goal line normal. Yeah, it makes sense because we're just kind of punting him the ball, so I guess he's just trying to clock us out here. But again, as you can see, this is good versus goal line as well, as long as we're spotting our safeties here. And man, this guy is going to keep going back, trying to shoot himself in the foot here. And man, this guy just has not had success when he sent all these extra people out. So if you're on offense here and you're getting pressured like this, you definitely do not want to be coming out in a 5-out. This is a big mistake that this guy is making. What he should be doing right now is going down into a formation with tight ends and halfbacks and blocking those extra people, so he can have more time to pass. And then that's kind of where the chess match comes in on defense, where that's where you start dropping more people into coverage. Whereas this guy's getting kind of stubborn, and it's just kind of allowing us to have fun and blitz him over and over. And again, this is the wrong cover 3 right here. You don't want to come out in this look, because again, we're not disguising our coverage that way. We're telling the offense pre-snap that it is cover 3. So that is a big no-no. Do not use the cover 3 sky press. Make sure you're utilizing. Let's try the cover 3 buzz. So this one's actually the best one I've seen because the safeties don't move at all. So again, it looks just like cover 2 and cover 4. So this is the cover 3 that you want to be using. And again, I'll show one more drive here from this guy, but again, this guy, he's actually starting to make a little bit of adjustments, so he is starting to finally block his running back. So we can try sending extra people here at him, or again, we can kind of drop back more into coverage now that he's blocking the extra person. So again, it'll make it a lot easier for us to play coverage defense here now since he's blocking the running back. So we'll actually drop into coverage just since we've blitzed him so many times. And he's starting to slow down, sending out his running back. He didn't do it in the last play, so he even went with a screen here. So again, you can tell the pressure has started to get in this guy's head, and he's gone from blocking his halfback to even running screens now. Yeah, that's gonna be basically it for this game. So. And in this game, this guy was, a bit more stubborn, than most on offense. Again, he kind of made the mistake of not blocking extra people, and you saw the result. He kept trying to make reads under duress, under pressure, and again was able to force a lot of mistakes. So, they're sending out all those people. Make sure you have that blitz threat. Again, you saw the result there in this game that. When they're getting blitzed and they're sending out those extra people, man, they're definitely going to make some mistakes, especially if you got a solid user. So, and as always, another thing from this game, I know sometimes make sure you're utilizing the right cover 3. Again, you don't want the cover 3 where when the safety moves down in the box, because again, we're just telling the defense, we're telling the offense what we're already in pre-snap. Again, we don't want to do that. We want to disguise our coverages. We want to utilize the cover 3 that has the too high. So we still receive the benefits of cover 3 without telling them pre-snap what we're doing.